Love Beyond the Sky. Chapter 17. As soon as Ariana turned to head back into the restaurant, her eyes suddenly fell on a nearby table, visible through the glass. Rohan was sitting there, but he wasn't alone. A girl was sitting very close to him. Ariana narrowed her eyes, trying to make sense of what she was seeing. Rohan held the girl's hand, laughing, leaning in close to whisper something in her ear. The girl smiled shyly, and then Rohan kissed her gently on the cheek. Ariana's lips moved unconsciously. "Rohan," she whispered to herself. Her heart skipped a beat, her feet froze, her hands went numb. The same Rohan she had loved since childhood, the one she had dreamt of spending her entire life with, was now betraying her right in front of her eyes. Tears welled up in her eyes. She watched as Rohan leaned even closer to the girl, speaking words she couldn't hear but could feel cutting through her like knives. Anger and heartbreak wrestled on her face. In her mind, Ariana murmured, Kian was telling the truth, and I humiliated him so badly. Just then, Rohan stood up and wrapped his arm around the girl's waist as they walked out of the restaurant together. Ariana saw everything. Her face collapsed into tears, but her eyes burned with rage. She clenched her fists, storming towards them. "What the hell is going on here?" she shouted. Rohan and the girl stopped, stunned. They moved away from each other immediately, shocked to see Ariana standing there. Rohan stammered, "But baby, you're here." Ariana's voice thundered back, "Don't call me baby. For people like you, that word is an insult." Rohan, flustered, tried to explain, "Ariana, please. Listen to me, this is not what you think." Through her tears, Ariana snapped back with fire in her eyes, "And not what I think. What part of this is a lie? The way you held her hand? The way you kissed her cheek?" Tears streamed down her cheeks. By now, a small crowd had gathered outside the restaurant. Rena, Ariana's assistant, rushed out too, her eyes widened at the scene. Ariana turned to leave when Rohan suddenly grabbed her hand. "Ariana, please, just once." Before he could finish, Ariana slapped him across the face. The sound echoed. Everyone gasped. Even Rohan stood frozen. With a shaky, heartbroken voice, Ariana said, "Don't ever try to touch me again. You've lost that right." And with that, she walked away. Rena followed her quickly. "Ariana, Mom," she called out, running after her. Ariana stopped. Rena asked with concern, "Mom, are you okay?" Fighting back the lump in her throat, Ariana replied softly, "Yes, Rena, I'm fine. I just need some time alone. Please pay the bill from my account. And don't follow me, that's an order." Rena looked worried. Ariana noticed and said gently, "Don't worry, I'll be fine, just need a few moments to myself." Saying that, Ariana walked away. Rena turned back toward the restaurant to settle the bill. Now Ariana wandered the quiet streets alone, the image of Rohan's betrayal replaying in her mind. She sat down on a nearby bench, tears still glistening in her eyes. That's when she remembered Kian's words, "I don't want you to be the victim of someone's betrayal." Her lips trembled. Her eyes filled again. She whispered, "Kian, I'm sorry. You were right, and I treated you so badly." And with that, Ariana broke down, sobbing uncontrollably. Hours passed, night fell. A dark shadow blanketed the city sky. Skyscrapers and shops flickered with artificial light. The faint sounds of shutters closing and conversations echoed in the air. Amid a row of shops, a small bar buzzed with dim music and low chatter. In a shadowed corner of that bar sat Ariana, her eyes red, her soul hollow. Her hand gripped a glass of alcohol, draining one drink after another. Mumbling to herself in a slow, bitter voice, she said, "In this world, No one belongs to anyone. The one I loved with all my heart betrayed me, and I'm truly alone." She slammed her glass on the table. And then she suddenly laughed. Loud, uncontrollably. Her laughter echoed through the bar, catching everyone's attention. Several patrons turned, confused, unsettled. A few thuggish men, seated at the other end of the bar, smirked at each other. They whispered amongst themselves and began walking slowly toward her. One of them leaned forward and asked, "Hey, beautiful, is everything all right?" Ariana turned to them slowly. There was a flicker in her eyes. Not fear, but a dangerous mix of drunken defiance and heartbreak. With a crooked smile, she replied, "And you are who exactly?" Poor Ariana. Just as one storm ended, another begins knocking at her door. Who are these men? What do they want? Has Ariana stepped into a new danger? And more importantly, will someone protect her now Kian is gone? Or is he? To find out, stay tuned. Till then, like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon to stay updated.